It's Monday, and you know that Michael Saylor Strategy bought millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. But did you know that they are also being sued? Let's talk about it. I'm WendyO. I talk everything crypto every single day. Like this video, drop me a comment with your thoughts after you've watched the entire thing, and make sure to subscribe with all alerts set because I've got the tea and I know you want more. So Monday morning, Michael Saylor announced that Strategy had bought 7,390 Bitcoin for around $765 million between May 12th and 18th. And again, Michael Saylor's Strategy buys Bitcoin weekly. They put it on their company's balance sheet and they have to disclose and meet certain standards of the SEC and other financial regulators. But apparently, Strategy executives and Michael Saylor have been sued. And allegedly, Strategy, Saylor, and executives were not transparent enough, but dropped some misleading statements about their profitability and risk with the Bitcoin strategy. The suit targets the company, Michael Saylor, the chairman, CEO, Lee, and CFO, Andrew Kang. It claims violations of Sections 10B and 20A of the Securities Exchange Act. And the plaintiff alleges misleading statements about the profitability and risk of their Bitcoin strategy. And I've got some tea on this, or at least a hot take, so hold up until the end. Executives allegedly overstated profitability and hid risks. Plaintiff also claims failure to disclose potential losses under new crypto accounting rules. Again, if you guys watch my channel, we talk about all these brand new crypto accounting rules that are coming into play. My personal CPA, Scott Martin, comes on to discuss this. And apparently, MicroStrategy was not abiding to those rules. And the lawsuit does cover investors who bought Master MSTR shares from April 30th, 2024 to April 4th, 2025, so about a year. And Strategy says it will fight the claims and can't estimate any possible losses yet. So we all know Michael Saylor is a Bitcoin bull. Well, he likes to purchase Bitcoin on behalf of his company Strategy, and he says a lot of questionable stuff online. Like, I've heard him say things similar to mortgage your houses or take loans out and buy as much Bitcoin as you can. And he's kind of following that strategy himself, well, at least through his company, so he doesn't really inherit a lot of these risks. But the plaintiffs are alleging that they didn't disclose a lot of the risks affiliated and profitability, which hurt their portfolios or caused them to lose money. So even though Michael Saylor does come out and say a lot of things, this is crypto, this is Bitcoin. And I mean, we should have the common sense to know the difference. I talk about it all the time on my channel. I mean, I don't really care for everything he says, but I appreciate him cheering for Bitcoin. Another thing I want to add about Michael Saylor's strategy and acquiring Bitcoin and adding it on the balance sheet is that they are able to do things that most normal people cannot do. Because they are a large profitable company, they are allowed to issue stocks, basically create traditional financial instruments out of thin air, raise money, then use that money that can be printed into oblivion. It is a infinite supply to buy a finite asset. And that's great, fine and dandy, whatever, but that's not what Bitcoin was created for. And I do think that that part is a little bit misleading, is because he is able, or his company is able, to have these types of benefits because they have access to money. And retail, regular average Joes cannot do that. But at the same time, the lawsuit does not allege that that's what Michael Saylor and Strategy were doing. They just allegedly did not report these profits or losses, whatever. But at the same time, taking out debt is risky. And it's something you have to be skilled in to do. You have to be a very skilled investor like Saylor. And the reason why this could be problematic is because Michael Saylor is acquiring a lot of Bitcoin. I think they have Strategy has over like 2 or 3% of the entire supply of Bitcoin. And if they get liquidated or they don't manage risk properly or whatever, in a negative fashion, it could impact the entire market and really cause a yucky black swan event. Either way, do you think that this class action lawsuit will continue to go through? Do you think the plaintiffs will win? Or do you think Strategy, Saylor, and the executives will come out on top?